Our percentage for the week was 4.44%. So how's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week number 37 of our Don't Lose Money Challenge. Every Friday, I release content on my experience trading the micro E-mini futures. What I focus on is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is the MYM. There are other 4 indexes that you could trade, such as the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and the Russell 2000. Just, the past couple of years of trading the E-mini and the micro E-mini futures, I just basically had more comfort level trading the Dow Jones Industrial Average. What I have up on the chart here is the 1 hour candlestick chart, and basically I'm showing you the entire week starting on Sunday. So the futures market is, you could say, 24/6, where the trading starts on Sunday at 3 p.m. where I'm at locally in the West Coast. And as you can see from the chart here, I essentially just did 2 trades. Trade number 1 and trade number 2. On this first trade, it was a long, and we did earn a total of $145.14, and that's after commissions and fees. And on this second trade right here, which is also a long position, we gained a tad bit more, which was $227.46. However, with this one, as you can see later in the video when I do a deeper dive analysis, I went up to 6 contracts on the second trade. On the previous trade, I just did 4 contracts. And something I just wanted to point out here, on the 1 hour chart, which it doesn't dictate when I enter, because I do that on the 5-minute chart and the tick-based chart. If you've been following my content, just something I wanted to point out for both these trades, when I did enter, it was after MACD crossover on the 1 hour chart, heading for a bullish signal. And on the stochastic RSI, it was on the overbought side, which is when I like to be long. But that's not what dictates when I enter a trade, and that's really, if you look at my previous content and when I go through the analysis later in this video, it's the 5-minute candlestick chart and the 512 tick base that decides when I enter and exit a trade. Happy to share that we are again positive this week. And I think a lot of that is because I'm not forcing a lot of trades anymore. Sure, the results are a little less money-wise, but the consistency is there. So for the week, we had a total of $372.60, and that's just from 2 trades. As you can see from this account statement here, on the column in the middle, I try to show what the daily PL is. PL is profit or loss. And on the right, I have that running total. And you can see I only traded 2 days, which is essentially Monday and on Thursday. But in reality, I entered those trades the previous day in the evening because I've been trading during the Globex market. It's just that on the cash balance, it doesn't show until the next day. So here's our account statement where I measure my success based off of our total cash balance. And you can see based on the description here, I did not deposit or withdraw anything this week. And if you look at our trade history, you can see that I really just did that 2 trades. Not quite sure why it's not showing when I opened here, but as you can tell, the first trade really was just a total of 4 contracts when I closed it. And the second trade of the week consisted of 6 contracts. So the ending cash for the week is $8,762.49. And our starting cash was $8,389.89. And that gave us a total of $372.60. So if you were, to compare that to a 9-to-5 40-hour week in the US, that would give us an hourly rate of $9.32-ish cents. And just a percentage, this is how a good way for me to also measure how I'm improving over the weeks. So with our gain of $372.60, divided that by what we started with, which was $8,389.89, our percentage for the week was 4.44%. So I'm just doing 1 trade analysis this week. And with this trade, it occurred on Wednesday night at about 8:55 p.m. Pacific time. and we entered with 4 contracts. And the reason I did that was, the candles were already showing me very bullish signals there. And if we look at the indicators, our stochastic RSI was on the overbought side. And if you look at it, it's actually been on the overbought for a while here. And if we looked at the MACD are actually crossed over at around 725. So you may ask, why didn't I enter before then? And the reason for that, and that's why I use both a time-based and a tick-based chart, is if you look at the tick-based here, I did not want to enter at 725 because if you look at that, the MACD hasn't quite shown me anything bullish yet. So I waited for that MACD to occur because with the strategy I'm using, I'm waiting for both to be in agreement. And for the stochastic RSI, it was also close to heading to the overbought side. So that's just a practice I've been doing. It's been, it's been working for me, which is great. So with this one, our average was 34,531, and it was actually a decent entry because for most of it we were above it. But basically, with most of the trades that I do sometimes in the evening, I do it and I place an OCO to essentially protect me. And it's not for me to watch the entire time because I do want to sleep in the evening. And as you can see here, I'm just focusing on this white line, you can see that it did fall below it. So we were underwater for a while, and then right at the midnight point, it actually went back up again. But I was asleep at this time, but I had my OCO with the limit on top and a trailing stop on the bottom that was protecting me. And really, it actually kept going down and down, and it was finally when I woke up. I was around 5:25. Yes, I do wake up early, just to check on it. And based on what I was seeing, that's when I decided to actually add 2 more contracts here. You can't see the price of where I entered on here, but the 2 other contracts actually brought our average down. So I drew another horizontal line here to show you that our average did go down from 34,531 to 34,487. And from that point on, it was like when the US market actually opened at 6:30, I went up quite a bit. And basically, I'm just zoom out a little bit here. It was then that, I didn't want to be greedy whatsoever. I closed that gap on my OCO a lot closer. And that's how we were able to exit at 34,571, which I indicated in this white line here. So you can see, we were even above that, could have earned more. But, that's how with this trade we made a total of $277.46 after commissions and fees. And of course, if you were greedy, you may think, hey, look, if you left it alone, you could have gone up another 200 points, and that would have been $600 or so. But that mentality has really gotten me in trouble in the past. So for me, if I see the profit, I take it. I live with it, and whatever happens afterwards, I try not to dwell on it. So that's our content for the week. Tried to keep it short for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do like and subscribe. If you didn't, well, give me another chance, and hopefully on our next content, you'll like and enjoy something. Alright, see ya.